I know even when I am so tired, I look forward to washing my face. I think washing my face on the day and night has become almost a ritual for me of centering.
What is up, Brat Nation? It's your girl Katie, and welcome to Heart and Soul, a new show where we're going behind the scenes with the cast of Attaway General Season 2 to discuss real-life issues that are affecting teens these days. Now guys, I'm not a teen, but I once was, and let me tell you, these kids are pretty smart. Each week, we're gonna get into topics like mental health, skincare, anxiety, cyberbullying, you name it. Plus, we got a real-life doctor from Cedars-Sinai, Dr. Scott Butler, to join the squad. So without further ado, let's get into episode 1, skincare.
Skincare, baby, let me tell you, important.
Skincare, I guess, is pretty important because my job is to look pretty for a camera.
Wake up in the morning, I wash my face, sunblock on, depending on if I'm going on the inside or outside, depends on what I'm doing. And if I'm not going outside, I just kind of put some lotion on.
For a long time, I struggled with super bad acne. Like, I literally didn't want to leave the house. And then I switched up my whole entire skincare routine based off of, watching videos on YouTube and reading articles about it.
I follow not a very strict skincare routine. I do try to make sure I keep my face clean overnight because that's when pimples pop up.
Probably one of the biggest tips I have for kids dealing with skincare issues is to remember routine washing your face every day. It's probably one of the most important things to do, just a baseline.
I do my skincare twice a day, sometimes more depending on what I do, which is a little excessive, but
Kind of like to skip over that whole get up, go wash my face thing at the end of the day. I mean, the beginning of the day is not as bad because it's like the routine, but at night when I just want to collapse, it's kind of a drag.
I know even when I am so tired, I look forward to washing my face. I think washing my face on the day and night has become almost a ritual for me of centering.
But I keep my routine very simple because I think less is better for your skin because a lot of products can make it worse.
I have literally 3 daily cleansers, which is a lot. And normally I feel like a lot of people wouldn't normally have 3 daily cleansers, but here I am.
I'm so dramatic with my skincare. I do everything from the serums, the oils, the moisturizers, the SPFs, all of it. And then I do moisturizers, toners, serums, everything, and a facial mister, which no one apparently does but me. And every time I bring it out, everyone's like, what is that? And it's a facial mister, and it's the prettiest thing. You do this, and then it just goes everywhere.
I use vitamin E oil just to heal any scars.
I just have a cleanser and then a moisturizer. I don't have anything too intense because I am on Accutane, so they don't want you to be on anything too intense.
So as far as treatments for acne, a lot of kids ask us about Accutane. That is something that we do give for more severe cases of acne, but usually kind of the run-of-the-mill cases we don't have to.
And if you have bad acne, I would highly recommend it, but just know the side effects suck.
Some side effects that can come from it, sometimes you can have a little more breakouts, sometimes you can have a little upset stomach.
Dry lips, dry eyes, bloody nose, rashes, a lot. And those are the minor side effects. I got lucky with the side effects.
So, Accutane's not the answer for everybody, but it is kind of in our back pocket if we need to.
This is actually a commercial for Accutane.
I use Fenty Skin, and that saved my life. I'm not even joking. I love Rihanna. I trust her with my whole life, to be honest.
Advice for people who are not having the best skin day, honey, just remember that you are still beautiful any other way and that it does not define you.
I think anyone with bad skin days should everyone has them. It's not unnatural, so you should be able to go out and feel fine.
I don't normally have a lot of bad skincare days unless I miss a day. If I miss a skincare day, then my skin gets really dry and I'm like, ooh, girl, yeah, you should have put on some moisturizer or something.
The best thing to do is honestly just be happy and say you're beautiful. It sounds cheesy and everything, but it works because when you're getting down in yourself and you're making yourself even more stressed, it causes more acne or just more discoloration in your skin.
I've never really had an outbreak of acne, but I would get really big ones every now and then. In a few years, you won't remember it. No one else will either, so.
Not really dealt with a lot of acne. My sister had a little more acne than me, but I'll get a pimple here and there if I'm not really going into my skin.
It's okay, I can either put makeup on it or it can also take care of my confidence. But if you're just chilling around the house all day, I would honestly just let it be because, let it heal.
Oh, without these masks, no one's seeing it anyway, so.
favorite beauty influencer, probably James, because only one that I know, and also the only one that I'm like friends with, so.
I've never watched YouTube videos like that. I wish I could do makeup really well.
Favorite like beauty guru is James Charles. Like everyone loves him, so I do too. I don't usually like do the full on like makeup because I don't know how to. I don't have that talent, but I would love to learn, and he does great tutorials, so I recommend anyone wanting to learn to watch him.
My favorite makeup guru is the one and only Nikki Tutorials. I think she was my very first makeup guru that I kind of fell in love with and learned a lot from, because her and I kind of had like similar complexions, and so I was like, okay, pale girl, I need to follow what she's doing because I am so pale, literally. And I just learned a lot through her, and she inspires me so much.
Skincare by Hiram. He's a great creator that I usually look to. Just simple things to just kind of keep my face clean.
Dr. Pimple Popper is something that we do on a regular basis too in the office. There's something very satisfying about, you know, popping a pimple and just getting it all out. I definitely, for kids who also enjoy watching those, I'm right there with you. The satisfaction that comes from it's really good, but we also don't want to get to the spot where we are the person with that pimple to pop. Usually we tell teens to really avoid popping a pimple when it's first coming up. It's better to let it surface on its own. So the things that we tell them to do instead are put things called warm compresses. Put warm water on a washcloth, anything that you have, and just soak it. And that heat really helps kind of pull everything up to the top so it can pop on its own. When we start kind of pushing with our fingers, we push a lot of the stuff down deeper in, and it can cause kind of more infection underneath than is actually worth it, and can definitely cause some scars that are pretty unsightly that no one really wants.
I think beauty and skincare is super important to every person, whether you're male or female.
Wearing makeup as a statement or as a comfort level, that I feel like I'm all for that, yeah.
The only makeup I do wear is concealer if and when I do have acne, but other than that, I don't really need it.
I wear a lot more eye makeup than my set makeup, and so my eye makeup in set is a lot lighter, but my face makeup on set is a lot heavier because I don't normally wear foundation, I don't wear concealer or anything like that. I normally do like just like a little blush, a little highlight here and there, set my face with powder, and then I'll do big heavy eye makeup. But on set they do like a lot of like concealer and like foundation, blush, contour, like everything. I'm not a mascara person. I hate mascara.
I mean, like, I usually like doing my mascara just because like I'm weird about my eyelashes. I like them being like super like even and like with each other.
Nowadays, I kind of just wear very little makeup. I kind of just cover my like bags and everything, and that's about it, and put some mascara on and call it a day no matter what's going on.
I feel like everyone's skin is different, so it's like hard to specifically follow what one person is doing when everyone's skin is different, and a lot of like products that might work for someone might not work for me.
One important tip of advice we do give to teens as far as skincare is to not sleep in makeup. Makeup can cause a lot of outbreaks on your face, especially at night when you're not giving your pores time to open up and be cleansed. So
My skin has been very clear, except for now because I just haven't slept this past week, so it's kind of bad. Sometimes I do sleep with makeup on, which is really bad.
Oh my god, I never sleep in makeup. Like, even if I'm like half asleep, like even if it's like 4 in the morning, I will always take off my makeup, and I try to make sure all my friends do too, because I'm like, that's like one of the worst things, because that will like clog your pores and it'll just sit in and just, I don't even know how people go to sleep in makeup, because I just don't even like the thought of my pillow touching my face. It's just too much.
every night before you go to bed, at least a general cleansing, you know. I don't know how much, you know, varying degrees of makeup everybody wears, but at least kind of getting the majority of it off there so your skin can have some time to breathe at night is important.
And I put sunscreen on if it's beginning of the day, because sunscreen is really, really important. I also learned that from my Queen Rihanna.
Other important things to do are wear sunscreen.
Oh, yeah, definitely wear sunscreen.
I think that's something that we often forget. You know, we put on all these moisturizers and acne blemish covers and things like that. But it is really important to protect your sun and keep it safe from skin cancer.
The point is not to anti-age, the point is just to like pro-age, but like the best way that you can, you know.
Something that you don't see, you know, in your early years, but over time, the damage from the sun does add up. So your early years are the most important ones to be wearing sunscreen. And really, what damage is there to putting sunscreen on? It goes away, it rubs out, you can't even see it. So this chronic damage that comes from the sun can lead to problems over the years. You can get different types of skin cancers, melanomas, basal cell carcinomas. It's really important, especially in your teenage years, to make sure you're putting on sunscreen daily, especially to those exposed areas, your hands, your face, to really help prevent that.
So just know that you are going to get a little zit and pimple and popple and all that stuff on your face, and it makes you you. So just be proud of it and know that it'll go away.
Next time on Heart and Soul, it's a topic you're always hearing about, cyberbullying. How can you use social media and still maintain a positive outlook? Honestly, let me know. We'll see you guys next time.